Hi, I'm here with Rick Venable, who's a guest at the hotel, the East Shore Resort. It's March of 2016, and Rick has a camera, a drone, and this movie he made, and we're starting at the marina, moving in towards the condo or the motel. This is the little patio area out in the front where people sit, and there's a little covered area where you can get out of the sun. There's some chairs and a hammock out there. You can see some of the guests sitting around the table. They don't have the umbrellas up, but there are umbrellas out there. On the left is a two-bedroom unit on the bottom floor. That's 6A, 6 North, 6 South. On the right-hand side is number 5, which is a two-bedroom unit. And we're coming down into the patio area. In the patio area, we have a couple of barbecue grills that are there for the guests to use. And there's plenty of chairs and tables. And most of the tables have umbrellas. Now, this is the patio area where you can get in and out of the sun. This is really the most popular area. People sit around here during the daytime and at night. They use the grills. There's a lot of cookouts that go on here. To your left, you see that's the pool area, and the courtyard is straight ahead. On the right-hand side is unit number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1. This patio up above, this is the patio for unit number 6 North and 6 South. This is the back side. The front side faces the bay. Those are two of our most popular units on the second floor. Picture out looking out towards the dock. You can see some of the guests down there in the bottom left-hand corner. That's the trolley that runs people back and forth from the mainland to avoid some of the traffic. Something new. This is unit number 4, which is a one-bedroom unit with a screen porch. Next to that is number 3. And then next to that, of course, is number 2. We're back in this building up here with the mural on it. That is poolside. We call that poolside. In there, in that building, is the free laundry for the guests, filtered water. There's a storage area upstairs that we use for our equipment and supplies. And the bottom floor is a little office area. And you can get a picture there of the pool. The pool is completely computerized. It has a computer system that monitors the pH, the alkalinity, and the chlorine levels, and it has a pop-up system that keeps it clean all the time. So what you see is what you get. It's a fabulous pool. It's not, gigantic, but it's plenty big. Some of the lounge chairs and the tables. We don't have the umbrellas up, unfortunately, but looks much nicer. There's another picture of the patio of 6 North and 6 South, as you can see.
The pool's heated.
Oh yes, and the pool is heated, like Rick points out. Yeah, the pool is heated. You only really have to heat it during maybe December, January, February, and March. Otherwise, it's plenty warm. You can see a lot of the hibiscus trees out there. This, straight ahead now is unit number 1A with the porch, and number 2 are the 2 screen doors that you can see there. And those are some of our bathing beauties out at the pool right now. Oh, there's Rick. If you look on the bottom right hand, you can see Rick there with his little screen. He's the one running the drone and taking the pictures. That's a new little bridge that we just put in. That bridge gets you from the walkway over to the pool deck. On the left-hand side, those 2 doors, one of those doors is for the main laundry. We have free laundry here for our guests, and there's filtered water and so forth. There's a handicap parking spot right at the front door. And we have plenty of parking. There's Rick again, our famous photographer. Those are all about parking spots in the front, plus we have another 25 across the street, and we'll have another 15 or so on the new lot that we just purchased. So there's always plenty of parking. And it's free parking for our guests. Okay. The brick building you see, you can see the Trump sign over there. The brick building is the office for the motel. That's where Susan, our manager, lives. And there's 3 units over there. There's 7A, 7C, and 7B. Okay, those are the big condo buildings. Those buildings are right on the Gulf. So that's how far it is. It's probably about, I'm going to guess, say 1,000 feet But Rick's going to take you right across. I'm going to take the drone right across so where you'd be walking, how you get there. And across the street here where you see this construction there, this is going to be a big parking lot. They're almost finished the foundation part of it, but that'll be additional parking for the beach. So you just come through our office. You're now on Poinsettia Avenue, and we're on our way over to the beach. So you just come up the street a little bit, and see that car's pulling out. That's CVS Pharmacy right there. We just walk right through that parking lot, and you are on Mandalay Avenue, and within a stone shot of the beach, as you'll see as we go on. Where you see the cars passing there, that's Mandalay Avenue, and you see to the right there's a street that leads right to the beach, which you'll see. So you go through the parking lot, and right in front of the CVS store there that you see, there's a crosswalk. Just cross right there, and come right down this little street between these condos, and you are on the beach. It's about a 3 or 4 minute walk. There's the beach right there. There's the beach. So you come down the street and you're at the beach. Cross Mandalay, down, and I forget, I think it's called San Marco. That little street is called San Marco. Probably 300 feet, maybe 500 feet long, and then you're on the beach there. Rick will be taking us out onto the beach so you get a better idea of just how gigantic Clearwater Beach is in case you've never been here. It's about, I'm going to guess, 3 miles long. You'll get a view here. And the depth of the beach, I would say it's, at least a football field, the sand is. That pier that you see out there, that's Pier 60. That's how close we are to Pier 60. We've walked down, Rick's going to spin it around here right now, and so you can see the harbor and the beach. That's how close it is. Right down that street right there and straight on back to East Shore. So it's not very far. It's and this is the beach looking north, and that goes probably about 3 miles up, all the way to Caladesi Island, right? That'll take you all the way up to Caladesi Island. If you like to walk the beach, it's about, I would say, 2.5, 3 miles, and you're at Caladesi Island, which is still a natural island up there. And you can, now we're looking back to the bay where we are. You can see probably the the white building straight on through. If you went straight down that street and looked straight back, that's where we are. You can see the dock, you can see the marina out there perhaps. You see the ferry moving across. You're coming right down that street through Eckert's parking lot, and you're back at East Shore Resort. So it's that close. That's how close we are to the beach. So close yet so far away. It's nice and quiet over where we are. We don't have the hustle and bustle. There's another big vacant lot to the south of us. It's been vacant now about 5 or 6 years. Someday there'll be something there, but right now it's still just vacant land. So it's a beautiful. Years ago couldn't offer you this kind of a show on what we have, but this should give everybody a pretty good idea if you want to know what you're coming to. This is it, and we appreciate Rick doing all the effort to put this together for you. Rick comes and stays with us for 3 months. He's from Michigan, and this is his new toy this year that he's learned about. So came up with this idea for this movie, and hopefully we'll get this on our website and YouTube and so forth and so on. But again, this is the East Shore Resort. We're at 473 East Shore Drive, Clearwater Beach. And on the backside is the brick building is our office. The vacant lot you see directly on the bottom of the screen is a new piece of land that we just purchased. And we'll use that for additional parking for the time being. But you can see we have a nice marina out there. Lots of people like to go out do some fishing there. We have a 501 saltwater fishing pier license, which means that anybody that comes and stays at the hotel can fish from our dock without the need of a fishing license. We've got some nice boats out there. The one tall boat you see, that's a 72-foot Hatteras. There's a couple of 68-footers out in the front. There's a small 48-footer on the far right. But most of those boats stay all the time. Those people own condos in the big high-rise buildings on the beach, but they have nowhere to park their boats, so they leave it with us. And if you get lucky, you might get a tour or a ride. Who knows?